Oh, that's lovely. Oh, yeah, I read magazines in the salon too when I'm waiting on people. Okay, so this is the latest eco drugstore picks. Love it. Well, we started the silicone free era, and now they're really following suit as we hoped. But here you can now give a second day hair a boost with fragrance, silicone free, and sulfate free. Well, I particularly know about that product, and it's got an aluminum base to it. So the last I checked when I did my research online about aluminum products and maybe Alzheimer's, you might want to do some research on that and see what you find out. But I don't think I want to be spraying aluminum powder onto my follicles, number one. Number two, I don't want to be breathing it in. And number three, I don't think I want to be around people who've got it in their hair and it's all billowing out like Pigpen on Charlie Brown, a powder of aluminum flying around all the time. Shampoo your hair is what I say. There's a lot of great products out there. There's a lot of crazy products out there. And everybody's trying to find a new way to present the same old stuff. But you know what? We found that the real stuff really works. And that's been our message since the beginning, is let's go back to food ingredients. Let's go back to the things that are compatible with the human body, like real foods, real coconut, real aloe vera, real ingredients that work with the human body, and then use science to figure out how to make it work even better. And that's been the advance in science in the past decade. And, we've got patent pending formulas for you. And, the other thing, too, is I'm a little frustrated, I have to say. Cheryl and I have been hammering this out for almost a decade, a little bit more because of the vision and the dream and the research and the development and the expense that we went through to figure things out. And we're really frustrated because so many people just think that we are out to just have a glamorous time, but we're really out to help you and help our families and help our friends and help people in the world really have compatible products. And what we have found is that, sure, we started the conversation called silicone free, and everybody at first told us we were crazy, it was no big deal. But now everybody's going silicone free. Why? Because they and you and everyone has figured out it really isn't good for the human body. It's not compatible, and now there's new research coming out saying that it's safe. Well, yeah, that sounds like the old story of the cigarettes. It's really not that caustic to your body, right? Well, the frustration for us is that we tried to be nice the whole time, and that's why I'm doing this show. We try to be nice all the time and say, oh, it's okay, no, we don't want to offend anyone, and the FDA kind of shook their finger at us saying, don't talk about those things, and, but we were nice about it, and here we are a decade later, and what we didn't want to say was, I told you so, but I think we owe it to you to say that. We told you so. And, it's costing people their health. It's costing people their hair. It's costing people vitality, just all kinds of things. So I'm not going to go into all of that, but if you want to do some research on silicone and find out the derivatives and how dangerous they really are, you can do that yourself. But the frustration part is we've caused a little problem in the world. Now that they've taken silicone out of many of the products in the world, they're now replacing them with very, very strange and even more dangerous things. You've probably seen a very popular product free of heavy silicones. Well, let me tell you, they literally walked out of my apartment in New York City with our products in their hands, thousands of dollars worth of products, and went and reverse engineered those products and came out and finally realized they couldn't do what we had done because we have patent pending formulas. So rather than saying silicone free, they said free of heavy silicones. Well, that means they used lightweight silicones, which are even more dangerous. And you bought those. You're buying those to this day because that substitute that they put in is more caustic than the original. So I know I'm sounding like one of those people that rant, but that's our frustration. So I'm trying to compose myself and stay gentle and kind so that I can share with you, more of what we've really been up to and what the next phase is that's coming down the pike. So I just wanted to back up a little bit and remind you and show you my gorgeous video, my gorgeous display of silicone plant-based products. Yes, gorgeous, gorgeous products. Some you may recognize. Hopefully you cannot see brand names because I don't want to get in trouble with those companies, but I'm just going to show you real quick. You know, silicone is used in all kinds of things, from creams to the stuff that's wrapped around your toilet. Yes, the caulk, that stuff that seals your toilet to the floor, and a lot of you have that black stuff that gets around it, or even in your shower, in your bathtub. That's caulk. That's silicone-based stuff. That's in these products. That's what they're made of. So my question to you is, if it's a great sealant and it's like a glue and it's clogging things so that water can't get in and water can't get out, what do you think that might be doing around that lip of your follicle where the hair grows out of? Doesn't sound too healthy to me, and that's what we've been talking about. That's the least of it. There's so many other things that are happening when you put plastics and acrylates and chemicals onto your scalp. And, you know, and also just to back up a little bit, again, silicone has got, so spatulas that you use that you can't even melt them on high flame because they've been synthesized so terribly. I'm rubbing my fingers because down in here in the bottom, which you can't see, is just plain old sand. That is, that's the basis of silicone. So it's made of sand and dirt. That's why it's cheap, because there's a lot of dirt on the planet Earth. So it's easy to find. It's easy to synthesize into all kinds of cheap stuff and put fancy, expensive packages with cheap stuff on the inside and then sell it to you for cheap. So, you know, you can walk out saying, well, I could afford the most expensive down at the big box store. Yeah, but you're getting fooled every time. And I'm here to help you sort through that. And we've done that. So it's very, very simple. But you may say, well, you know, I can get cheaper stuff. Yeah, it's nice packages with junk on the inside. So if you want great stuff for your hair, great stuff for your follicles, we're dedicated to that, committed to it, and you know, that's my little silicone display. I'll bring it back at another time to show you more about that. So anyway, I've got another little experiment that I want to show you on the next episode that's about hair color, and it's going to show you really what is happening to the follicle, to the hair strand itself. And yes, it's gorgeous on the hair, but you've got to do something to protect yourself from it. And when you see the dastardly effects of what those chemicals are doing, you're going to be pretty startled, and I think the visual that I have for you is pretty exciting. So I'll see you on the next episode. This is Alan, and I'll see you on the next show.